Hello everyone, it's me Abhineet Dhara right here. And in this experiment, well, this is not actually an experiment, but today I'm going to tell you what happens when we get electrocuted. Means what happens when we get a shock. So, what do you think when we get a shock? You might be thinking that when we get a shock, the body signals some electric currents into the brain, and the brain tells the body to remove that part where it got shocked. But that is not exactly the case. What does the brain help us to do? The brain help us to think. Suppose if I take this marker, my brain is telling that this is a marker. I picked it up. Now in the case of electricity, when my hand touches the socket where electricity is passing by and I get shocked, what will the brain help to do? Well, the brain will not only think that yes, this is electricity, as brain helps us to think. In that time, while the brain thinks, it could also cause death. So let's see what happens. So now let's imagine that this is our body, this is our spinal cord, this is our brain. Now to demonstrate what will happen is I'm taking a battery. Just imagine that this is the current or the shock which we are getting. Now if we take this battery and if I place the wires over the brain, what will the brain help us to do? As I told you, the brain will only think. Till the time the brain thinks, we will be dead. So now what I'm going to do is, the body does that it does not send the signal to the brain, but it sends the signal in the spinal cord. Now what it does is that the spinal cord, when senses the signal, sends an immediate reaction into the part where it's electrocuted, and hence that's why if you have ever felt a shock, you remove that part immediately. And that's why in some cases the spinal cord is also called our second brain. So this is my experiment, and thank you for watching. Bye guys, have a great time ahead.